Surprised to see you out here.
Decided to get some fresh air. That heroin the Dixie Mafia's been selling? It's run out of there by a man named Charlie Kincaid.
Meaning all the other dealers around here kick up to him.
Charlie stays away if you can help it, so you're gonna have to put the squeeze on him. I flagged a couple of his guys. You get them to talk, they'll tell you how to get to him. Now, from what I hear, Charlie's only in this for the money. He's not a true believer like those other Dixie Mafia assholes.
So maybe if I talk sweet to him, he'll decide to bail on Doucette and come work for me. Assuming I can draw him out.
I got something I can help you with that. That's what I wanted to show you. New Bordeaux's on a standard communication grid, so getting a system of wiretaps up and running should be fairly easy. Just install this little beauty on a junction box, and I'll be able to construct an intelligence map of the nearby area.
How many more of these you got?
Just those. The parts are on an agency watch list. But if we manage to dig up more of them, we could wiretap the entire city.
All right.
God damn it! People think living under these commie motherfuckers is so great they should move their asses over to Moscow. You find more of these, you bring them to me.
You are way too sensitive about that shit, man.
Fuck those motherfuckers. Fucking traitors. I'll see you when it's time to move against Charlie. On set.
Walking the dog. Just a walking the dog. If you don't know how to do it, show you how to walk the dog. Come on, come on. Just a walking. Just a walking. Just a walking. Oh, yeah.
Exactly over the moon about this. He ain't trigger or fucking tied. Now he's got to explain to Georgia how his guy let this happen. The fuck is this?
Call just came in on a car being stolen in the hollow. If there's a unit in the area, maybe stop over and see what's going on.
Don't matter. Word from on high is we stick to the...
Huh?
Don't like folks skulking around our...
Well, look at here!
Gonna bury you! Get down low! Get down! He got a gun!
Hey!
One day cool!
What's Four Finger got going on at the church?
There's all kinds of dope over at the church. If you destroy it, the boss is gonna lose a lot of money.
If any of y'all got the time, we got a call about a homicide in the hollow. Dispatch out.
He's still here.
Get out of here!
Some bitch right there!
Y'all get over here! I see him!
All units be advised. Suspect located. On scene units engaged.
get past the mid.
All units, negative visual on suspect. Begin search in immediate vicinity. All units be advised. Suspect located. On-scene units engaging.
Every week. Can you believe that? And if you see me out on the couch, just say hello. I might just buy you a whiskey. Only in the French War.
Responding units. Visual contact with suspect lost. All units in vicinity be advised. Suspect engaging with on-scene units. All units, negative visual on suspect. Repeat, visual contact lost. On-scene officers engaging with suspect. Respond with caution. All units, negative visual on suspect. Begin search in immediate vicinity. All units, search is called off. Repeat, abandon search. Return to patrols.
Doreen's knocked up again.
Huh. Congratulations.
Like I need another goddamn brat to trip over. Told her to get on a goddamn pill, but she's too Catholic for that.
Know what? You're better off doing like I do. Get off at the cat house.
Fuck. Probably be cheaper. Of course, if Doreen found out, she'd cut my nuts right off.
Run! Run! Lord help us. Get out of here. Sorry.
Moving behind something. Anyone reload? There you go, cocksucker! Somebody take him out! Oh, fuck! Something to warm you up, boy! Somebody take him out!
think he died of natural causes?
Get shot, y'all are screwed!
Weird-looking folks checking into the Royal yesterday. Think they were Jews, or maybe Amish.
Maybe.
There's a lot of places I want to visit in this great country of ours, but the goddamn body most definitely is not one.
Welcome, dear listener, to another episode of Native Son. I'm your host, Remy Duval. How y'all doing out there? Because I'm doing just fine. Glad that winter's finally behind us, and I'm sure you are as well. So, what's going on in your world this weekend, dear listener? I have my Saturday night all planned out. I'm gonna put on a nice suit, because you know old Remy has to go out looking sharp. I'm gonna get myself a haircut. I'm gonna have dinner with 31 very special Americans. Now, who are these people who are gonna get me to give up a night playing cards?
Get the hell out of here. Behave now.
I done heard something bad.
Watch it.
I think we better get out of here.
You and me are going for a little ride.
Son, you just fucked up bad.
You're gonna tell me about the dope operation.
Then the swim, then the Watusi. And I didn't even know I knew the Watusi, or who I was dancing with, or what happened to my pants, or why I was wearing a bra on my head. And I didn't even care, because I could
Screw it!
dance.
Car's yours!
We have to go. We have to get out of here.
More where that came from.
You're gonna tell me about the dope operation.
The boss has got enforcers dealing around the hall.
You work for me now.
Only in the French War.
time I do it. Swear on my mother. Told you that.
She ain't dead. I just talked to her last week.
Just shut the hell up about Mama, all right? Every day is the same damn thing with you. She dead and buried and ain't coming back.
Maybe I wasn't done yet.
All right. Don't work too hard, man. I can still see pretty good. Do not fucking move.
You need to get gone.
Damn it, lost count.
Huh? Hey.
Get while I'm still friendly.
Oh! We have to go! We have to get out of here! We have to go! We have to get out of here!
Scared yet?
I've been listening in on old Charlie, and he isn't such a bad fellow. He's more of a kinder, gentler redneck. And as luck would have it, his wife is expecting.
Man in that situation usually doesn't care who he works for, long as he's still above ground.
Poor Sap starts blubbering when the two of them talk about names. Right now, it's between Bocephus and Thomas Lee. Anyway, his guys have the church locked down, and all of them are more of the shoot first, let God sort them out variety of redneck. You get your hands on Charlie, though. He'll do what he's told without putting up much of a fuss. All your intel's been updated.
You going back to the motel?
After I get something to eat, I'll see you when you're done dealing with these inbred assholes.
Les avez.
One regret, sir.
I told Richie not to put Charlie in charge of that heroin, but He insisted. Said he owed Charlie's old man.
Fuck it, let's have some fun. He ain't gonna know what hit him. Yeah.
I ain't sick.
He's over here. Get him.
Here's another one. Need to grab kill one of my brothers. Take me. He's killing us.
Moving behind something.
Wasting this waste. Come at him from the other side. Go to cover. Where is
Work for me, and you might live long enough to raise your family.
Okay, sure thing. Whatever you want.
That's good, Charlie. Real good.
Send your men to the First Baptist Church. Those Dixie heathens have been handled.
I'll have some of my men come right over. And thanks.
Please state your name for the record.
Donovan, John.
Mr. Donovan, you understand that by appearing before this committee, you have explicitly waived your constitutional rights in regards to counsel and self-incrimination.
Sure.
And you further acknowledge that by appearing before this committee, you agree to disclose all information pertaining to the events that occurred in New Bordeaux during the summer and fall of 1968.
I wouldn't be sitting here if I didn't.
You were an operative in the Central Intelligence Agency from 1953 to 1969. Is that correct?
That's right.
When did you arrive in Vietnam?
August of 1961.
Please describe for this committee. The actions you took during your time in Vietnam.
I spent a couple months in Saigon. Then I was transferred to a base in Laos that was operated by the Special Activities Division. We trained and equipped the Hmong and then turned them loose on the NVA. We're running arms and supplies via the Ho Chi Minh Trail.
And you worked with Lincoln Clay in what eventually became the Phoenix program.
Within a year or so, Lincoln was heading up his own PRU. We'd cross over into Vietnam and locate enemy targets and either kill them or bring them back for interrogation. Just thinking about it? Jesus Christ. You wouldn't believe the shit we did to those cocksuckers.
God ain't forgetting what those motherfuckers did to this place, Mr. Clay. I won't tease her.
This man's name is Jesse. We were just having ourselves a little conversation about Richie Doucet.
Listen, I ain't done nothing, you hear? I don't know anything. I was just taking a walking down the street and she just grabbed me is all.
You with Dixie Mafia?
No. Yes, I mean, shit. I did it for the money, you hear? I ain't got nothing personal against y'all. I don't even carry a gun.
Where's Doucet?
He's out at the abandoned amusement park to the west of here.
Banned Saturdays. What the hell is he doing out there?
From what I heard, it's because you've been tearing things up. Georgie's on a goddamn warpath. He wants Richie dead. So Richie, he grabbed what was left of the heroin and took off. Said he was gonna lay low until he could settle things with Georgie.
How many men he got with him?
Hell, I don't know. All of them.
Hand me that knife.
No, please. No, I ain't done nothing to y'all. Please, I'm begging you. My mama, shit.
Go on, get.
He could want Doucet.
He ain't no threat to nobody. Let him run back home to his mama.
If you wrong, there'll be hell to pay.
Got a bad sense about this, man. Richie needs to work this shit out with Georgie.
Well, he ain't got no fucking choice. Cause it... Huh?
Hey,
Welcome to Baron Saturday's Fun Park. We're sure happy to have you with us today. So put your troubles aside and enjoy yourself. You never know what that dirty old Baron's got waiting for you round the corner. Ooh-wee!
Stop looking when he's dead. Maybe he's over here. Hopefully we find an animal back here.
Can't hide from me, boy.
Shit! Right there! Quick!
Now on your ride, we got the
He's starting us a new one. Some bitch got the tail. Oh, fuck. Somebody take him out. Oh, duck it. Oh, wasted bitch. I got brothers to bury.
Welcome to the Bone Rattler. Ain't much resting in peace going on here. To ensure a safe ride, keep your hands, arms, and legs inside the caskets at all times. And keep an eye on them kitties now, you hear?
So you get your yellow ass out there, I'll shoot you my fucking self. Shit! Just get your fighting pants on. Fuck me. I didn't mean to get mixed up in all this shit. Bit late for second gear. Get your fighting pants on. Got it. Over here. You know, we can work something out. Oh, fuck me, that hurts. Don't leave nothing left. Taking cover. He's gunning us down. Shit. I'm hurt. Gotta change bags. Oh, I'm coming for your ass. Get up, get up. some time.
Well, folks, you made it all the way to the paddle wheel. And Lord have mercy, it was. There ain't a prettier sight than the view. But don't take my word for it. Welcome, y'all. Oh, you'd like to hear a story? Well, I just happen to have one. So why don't you sit for a spell and have a listen to my tale about that devil beast known as the Rougarou. It all began in a small Negro village nestled deep in the bayou, far outside our civilized city. It was a place where slaves ran to hide from the world and hoped to call home. But something else called this place home, too. Something evil. And it was watching. Waiting. Now say what you will about the life of a slave, but those days brought the Negro folk closer to God. Saved many a soul from the lake of fire, that it did. But soon they started backsliding, returning to the ways of their African ancestors. And an elder named Papa Virgil led them back to that old heathen practice known as voodoo. And good old Papa Virgil, well, he took on a new name, Baron Saturday. That evil in the darkness knew this was his time. Men, women, even children started going missing. And a great fear took hold of folks, and the whispered throughout the village. The Rougarou. A fierce man-beast covered in fur, a mouth of razors with claws to match. Many Negro men went hunting the Rougarou, but none of them returned. Desperate to fend off that beast, the simple-minded folks scarred the banks of the bayou with voodoo dolls. Horrific things made of human bones and hair, and painted in blood. But this dissuaded the Rougarou not one bit. And some say things got worse. Much worse. The hero they needed came in the form of a young priest, Father Michael. The Lord called Father Michael to save those lost sheep who'd gone astray and killed the Rougarou. He stalked the beast for days, but in the end returned to the village empty-handed. Guide me, O Lord my God. I serve only your will. That night, Father Michael woke to terrified cries filling his ears. The Rougarou. As the fear-filled villagers ran far from the beast, Father Michael ran toward him, determined that whether it be him or the Rougarou, only one would survive that night. In the end, not even the Rougarou could defeat a man of God. A man of God who knows where he belongs.
Gotta hunker down. Got it. Over here.
With the guidance of Father Michael, the villagers cast off their heathen faith. The lost sheep returned to the fold, and the dark days of the Rougarou faded into a distant memory. Or so they thought.
Just doing my job.
Hey, watch for the splashback!
It's dropping us!
Where'd that motherfucker run off to?
Take him down. You mess with the...
run this through, boy. You think you can come in here and steal my heroin without nobody noticing?
I'm not here to steal your heroin, Richie. I'm here to make you pay for what you did to Sammy and Ellis Robinson.
I didn't have nothing to do with that!
I watched you stab Ellis in the gut. I couldn't do nothing about it then, but I sure as hell can now.
God damn it! None of that was my idea, you hear? It was all Georgie, him and his old man. They wanted y'all gone, not me. What was I supposed to do? Say no?
Either that or make sure that I was dead.
Oh, no. No, please. Please, listen. Just decent thing would be to let a man get in a prayer before you kill him.
You can pray on the way up.
When I saw Richie Doucette hanging from that Ferris wheel, I felt a profound sense of disbelief. Nothing like this had ever happened before. You mobsters killed each other all the time, but it was generally a small, contained event. Some greaseball is eating spaghetti and meatballs at his favorite restaurant and gets popped in the head. But this was different. Even then, even before I knew who killed him, I knew that Richie had been put on display. Lincoln was trained in psychological warfare by the CIA. He wanted to terrify the mob, wanted them to know he was going to kill every last one of them, and that none of them would be able to stop him.
Talk about the things happening right here in New Bordeaux. Things I don't think anyone could have ever predicted. Except yours truly, of course. Seems there's a gentleman out there, maybe he's even listening right now, who police are referring to as a violent agitator. Hold on, that's not exactly right. Police are actually referring to him as a violent black agitator. Our own Chief Earl Wilson had this to say. The Negroes must be guided with a firm hand, and that hand must not be afraid to be raised if the situation calls for it. So while we get all kinds of opinions on who this person is and conjecture,
Doucette's dead. The hollow's yours.
They say you strung him up on the old Ferris wheel.
He killed Ellis. Shit all over the people in this neighborhood. Doucette got what he deserved.
The righteous will rejoice when he sees the vengeance. He will bathe his feet in the blood of the wicked. That goes both ways, you know.
Thought you said all that was behind us.
My men are struggling with the notion that we now have to answer to the same men who killed Baca. We wiped out half our number.
If I was them, I'd get over it. We don't have time to go around coddling people.
Of course not. But gestures carry weight. And if you were to help my man Emmanuel, that's a gesture that would go a long way in calming nerves.
What's he need?
He oversees my reefer operation over at the boathouse. Help him, and I'll see to it you get a portion of the profits.
Just so we're clear, I'm expecting a cut of everything, not just what comes from selling weed. It's gonna cost a lot of money to take down Marcano.
Don't worry. I'll make sure you get your money.
Breaking news in New Bordeaux. There are reports of a violent shootout at the abandoned Baron Saturday's fun park. The authorities haven't released an official tally, but sources are reporting multiple casualties. One witness claims to have seen a man hanging from the very top of a decommissioned Ferris wheel, but police have refused to comment on the veracity of that report. The fun park has been closed for a number of years and was once a subject of controversy for what colored civil rights groups described as racially inflammatory imagery.
Come on.
Problems?
This goddamn thing keeps jamming up. If you're ready to see the other briefings, we can get started.
Show me what else you managed to dig up.
You got it. Two of the city's finest scumbags. Oh, yes. Point for Dunn's favorite son, Thomas Burke.
How's he doing since Danny?
9 weeks ago, Burke stumbles into Roman the Butcher Barbiere's deli, drunk off his ass, waving a gun around. He fires off 10 rounds, but the only thing he manages to hit is a fucking ham hock in the goddamn deli case. The butcher's boys slap the shit out of him and toss him in a dumpster.
Barbieri is the one who took over Point Verdun, right? Busted up Burke's leg with a tire iron.
That's why Burke was willing to go along with the robbery. He thought it'd make things square with Sal, and he'd be able to get Point Verdun back.
He always struck me as an asshole.
Yeah, just like every other Irishman. But he hates Marcano as much as you do.
Yeah, all right. Least I can do is give Danny's old man a chance for a little payback. Oh, fucking hell.
He's been spending his time in a dive bar up in Point Verdun. Duffy's, it's called. Shouldn't be too hard to find.
Yo, you better be worth all this trouble.
The man himself, Mr. Vito Scaletta.
You gotta be shitting me.
Last couple months have been pretty tough on old Vito. Sal's always hated him. Thought he was a mole for the commission, but he couldn't do anything about it because Vito's made. After the heist, Sal refused to pay Vito his cut, and then he put the clamps on him. He's been trying to limit Vito's ability to pay what's owed.
And if Scaletta can't kick up, the commissioner give Marcano permission to whack him.
The only reason that Vito is still above ground is because he has a couple off-the-record businesses. He's been using that money to pay Sal.
Gotta give Scaletta credit. Pretty goddamn tenacious.
He's lasted a lot longer than I thought he would, but the clock is ticking. A couple weeks ago, Sal sent in his nephew, a kid named Michael Greco, to help Vito run River Row. Greco's been using his guys to limit what Vito can do, where he can go. Once he has Vito completely boxed in, he'll make his move.
Scaletta has to know what Greco has planned. I'll pay him a visit. See if I can't leverage this thing with Greco to bring Scaletta around to my way of thinking.
I'm sure he'll appreciate your concern.
Looking pretty lively for a dead guy.
self-control. You know, baby, you want to treat me right. Keep your devilment out of my sight. Hey, big mama. Hey, big mama. You make me lose self-control.
Any word about how it's going in there?
How you think? Huh?
Spotted him! Come on!
Winged him. I got a beat on him.
Any word about how it's going in there?
How you think?
Cover my ass! Let me see your insides! Keep that cocksucker! With pleasure.
for cover!
It's a matter of time.
Cover me while I reload!
Now you're done.
I'm stuck! Give me a hand! Blast him! Out of ammo! Gotta reload!
Hey, he's over here!
Running for cover! He's moitering us! Get that stupid son of a bitch! Down another man!
There, cut that sack of shit down.
He's picking us off!
So much blood.
Fucking stop! We got ourselves a guest! Take cover!
I ain't ready to die. I'm not fucking ready.
I got the front! I ain't going out like that. Need a release. Your not a sign of it. Check these high things. I wonder if he's over there.
Beat the fuck out of me. While Greco around, ain't no one feeling real secure about that place, so we just keep at it.
You scared little fuck! He thinks you're a little peasant! By morning, shit is tougher than any tree! Then see that!
Got lots of places to look.
Cut my hands off, I'll kill you little piece of this shit alive!
Get asshole!
I got this.
Over here! He's over here! Fancy meeting you here, shithead. Let me see your insides!
Daddy! Zero! That you! Oh, Greco, you dumb son of a bitch! I knew my boys would come for me! That baby did Greco!
Looks like I got here just in time, Vito.
Lincoln. How's this possible? I thought you were dead.
Bullet was deflected by my skull. Came out the back.
Talk about some goddamn luck.
Worst place to shoot a fella's in the forehead. Skull's harder than you think. Come on. We need to have a talk.
When I heard about what happened, I went to Marcano, asked for my cut right then and there. Figured if he fucked you and Sammy, I'd be next.
Yeah, I'm guessing he didn't go for it.
Said he wanted to wait for the heat to die down. Didn't want me running around, buying expensive shit, getting noticed. Like I'm some fucking amateur, never sat on a big score before. The money I fronted for the robbery was pretty much everything I put away. Didn't have enough to run, so I stayed. Commission wouldn't let him just kill me, so I figured I'd make that cocksucker jump through every hoop. Make him prove I deserve to get whacked. Wasn't much, but it was something.
Heard he brought in his nephew to push you out.
A kid named Michael Greco. Nephew by marriage, not blood.
Sure didn't number in here.
Yeah. They were looking to see what other rackets I was running. Like I'd leave a fucking paper trail in my office. Don't bother with that shit. Look, appreciate you getting me out of the freezer and all, but, what are you doing here?
Marcano deserves to pay for what he did, so I'm going after him. Him, his brothers, his lieutenants, all of them. And I'm gonna need your help.
Look, pretty much whittled me down to nothing. I mean, this is it.
For now, maybe. Once I take back River Road from Greco, money will start coming in, it'll be a different story.
Well, so we're partners now.
As long as you do what I say and give me what I want when I want it.
So goodbye, Marcano, hello, Lincoln Clay.
It's either that or more of this. And next time, I won't be around to fish your ass out the freezer.
Nobody kills that scumbag but me. You bring me Greco, I'm in.
Tell me about his rackets.
He took over the dock union and he's got a warehouse. There's a lot of valuable shit in there. You take both of them out, Greco's finished. A couple of my guys been keeping tabs on him. You should talk to them. They'll fill you in.
All right.
Hey, Lincoln. I'm, still trying to get this place back in order.